Yeah, this is kind of interesting here what Apple is now going to be doing. They're revealing plans to start scanning iPhone photos in the United States for images of child pornography. Now, some may say, yes, about time. Others are saying, okay, hold on just a minute now. We all agree child pornography is evil, but with this happening, how far will Apple take this to search your phones? Privacy issues here? Joining us to talk about it, Dr. Alex Del Carmen, law enforcement expert on this. Doctor, welcome in. Thanks for being with me.
Thanks for having me.
So I would imagine this tool that they've got to do this is going to catch a lot of bad, creepy idiots out there, and rightfully so, and bring law enforcement to the table. That's the upside, the good part about it. Let's talk about the downside here and some of the pushback that they're getting on this.
Yeah, and as you said it best, JT, on the one hand, you've got the bad guys that are going to be caught, which is great, right? We're going to be able to put these individuals behind prison, which is where they belong. And then on the other hand, you've got, everybody else in society that's going to be susceptible to having their privacy invaded. And I argue that at times, this particular artificial intelligence device is going to likely make errors. And so you're going to have innocent people that are going to be paraded down to the courtroom, potentially accused of things that they never did. So it is concerning because, as always, our privacy is at stake.
Yeah, I understand Apple's got people that will actually review these things. A person is involved, and once they say, yep, that's crossing the line, lock your phone down. Law enforcement's going to be at your front door pretty soon, and you're on your way to jail. Now, with that said, I mean, what happens when, parents a lot of times like to take pictures of their kids when they're babies, laying on the bed, with their bare butts or in the bathtub? I mean, are these things going to be considered problematic for people now?
Well, according to Apple, it's not, right? According to Apple, the software that they have is going to be sophisticated enough to be able to sort of put those images aside and not do that. But, look, how many times have we been promised by big tech industry that is going to be error-free and is going to be flawless. And then at the end of the day, we end up, having innocent people caught in the middle of all of this. So I'm really concerned because I think this is the beginning of other companies doing the same and perhaps even going further than that.
Well, and I also understand that companies planning to scan users' encrypted messages for sexually explicit content as a child safety measure, which also alarms these privacy advocates because let's face it, sometimes adults send pictures to other adults that they might not want to have the public see. And next thing you know, oh, my gosh, they're flagging this, too. So is it going to go beyond child porn?
Yeah, and, at the end, yes, it will. And at the end of the day, we've always said, I've been a criminologist for 24 years, and I can tell you, 25 years ago, we were teaching our undergraduate students at the university that if you want a crime-free society, we're going to give you one, but it's going to have zero freedoms. And so at the end of the day, you're going to have to be able to sort of put that on the balance, say, where do we want to go as a society, and do we really trust, big tech to look out for us, so to speak, and then at the same time take away our freedom.
Tech companies, including Microsoft and Google and Facebook and others, have been doing this for years as far as sharing digital fingerprints of known child sexual abuse images, trying to crack down on it. So this isn't anything new, but Apple now, they're a private company. Are they going to be able to just go ahead and do this? And if you don't like it, you can get off their platform? Or will this be met with the courts?
What is likely going to happen, and this is an assumption on my end, is that more than one entity across the United States will file a lawsuit once this is actually in place, and it's going to be finally settled in the courts. Unfortunately, this is a long legal battle. I estimate that it's going to be 2 to 3 years before an outcome on these cases is going to be heard and given by the court. It may end up at the Supreme Court, for all we know. But at the end of the day, it is a long battle, and we're not going to have the answer to that question for a while.
Has Apple implemented this yet, or are they planning to do this here in the near future?
Yeah, they're planning to do it. I think they're beta testing it right now. I'm guessing with some of the individuals that, that have already volunteered their services. They always do that. They have their lab out in California and overseas. And my guess is that beta tested and it's ready to be implemented absent any glitches that they find.
Yeah, look, Alex, I'm all about putting the child porn people in jail, like you said, absolutely. And if this will help do that, I'm in favor of it. But once again, you got to throw up a caution flag. All right, Apple, who's gonna watch you to make sure you're not violating our privacy and moving in the direction and crossing the line with a lot of things. So hopefully, we've seen it before where these types of companies move too far in one direction based on their own personal beliefs. So, all right, I appreciate you, Alex Del Carmen. Thank you so much, law enforcement specialist, on what's happening with the iPhone images in their search to catch the bad guys.